What's up everyone, it's Paul and Lafon bringing you another Overwatch League recap video.
Happy peaks for a second, okay, maybe tempting fate a little bit there, but Guangzhou Charge is still in control at this point, and it is Chengdu Hunters who have to make the first move, but the Guangzhou Charge going to be playing a little bit more proactively now. They send Bob in the background for Chengdu here, but the point is in control for Guangzhou. Chengdu are trying to contest it here, Josh, but they're just unable to just dethrone them.
And Shu is just having a field day. Give him an Amp Matrix, give him a team to play around, and watch Shu collect some heads. He batters down, leave there.
Switches, Linkser using that rally now, seeing if he can use the extra armor to jump onto the point, but that is some body blocking there from Rio. If you notice, he was just dodging and jerking and essentially just stopped them from even being able to contest there. What a one-sided affair. Happy went down. Still, the Guangzhou Charge are now going to answer back with a couple of more ultimates. A halt into the Gravitic Flux is so quick to do so much damage. The Chengdu survived though with the rally armor. Now they're going to be using their own ult, Josh.
And Leave is just picking people off. Great work from Chengdu there. Essentially what opened that up was the pick on Happy. They had a little bit of a back and forth. They used a nice Amp Matrix but couldn't find the pick on Rio despite the fact that they did so much damage. But really, Bacon Jack...
Proactively, but Guangzhou Charge answer with their own ultimates here. Bob comes out. Shu gets a pick there onto Bacon Jack's Bob. Unfortunately, he goes down, but a great pick by Leave. Zipping into the back line, laying down the pulse bomb, but the Guangzhou Charge still with a huge player advantage. Now using that rally as well to just get even more of an edge, and that means Leave, I mean, he's pretty much useless. There's not much he can do when the rest of the opposition he's going up against is constantly gaining this rally armor. Ultimate's expended here by Chengdu. Not so pleased to see that as the Guangzhou Charge are rolling over them.
Yeah, Amp Matrix, and Happy takes down Bacon Jack. The Guangzhou Charge, they are on the offensive once more, and they got Rio Supercharger.
That's what they call the grade A5 Wagyu beef. Not able to connect the kill there. That could have cost them, and in fact I think it may have. The Guangzhou Charge laying down the Supercharger. And the overtime will burn down. No real presence on the point anymore. Chengdu Hunters just going to chuck bodies at it, trying to keep it going, but it is futile to stand up to the Guangzhou Charge right now as they will take... One quick stray piece of lead will do the work. Chara with a whip shot, finds it, and now, okay, Chara, or Krong I should say, caught out of position. He will not be saved, but it is getting even now, and the longer this fight goes, the better it's going to be for the Guangzhou Charge. They've got the better spawn point. Happy is on the flank here, and he does have the insight. You can see where all of the heads are. Leave has to try and put some pressure onto him. Armor pack comes through, 12 HP on Happy, and a dream, but eventually Bacon Jack is going to coach gun his way up into the high ground and beat him down. Guangzhou Charge is still fighting pickoffs as they're taking a brawl in close quarters here. Ultimate's forced out, also with a Gravitic Flux. The initial damage does bring down Chara, but now the ultimates come through. You can see Supercharger being used. Absolutely everything at their disposal. The Gravitic Flux, the Molten Core, it's too much damage. Bob now to try and contest this one. Chengdu trying to turn it, and you can see Leave did get the kill into Happy in the back line. That pulse bomb did come through. The Ashe can move faster when she's aimed down sights than the Widowmaker can. It's hard to hit those headshots, but Guangzhou Charge are going to be trying to go in with their ult advantage again. Gravitic Flux, it's good this time. Krong, it's very good. They do not have the Immortality Field, and that is going to be a critical mistake. Kyo just using it maybe in an earlier fight, an earlier engagement, and the Guangzhou Charge have swept over them with 58 seconds remaining. All set up off the back of Krong's Gravitic Flux.
Yep.
Happy will fall. That wasn't even Leave. Happy just died there to 2 quick shots from Bacon Jack, and that is massive, because it means now the Chengdu Hunters have a lot more free reign. Leave especially, look at him, he's tearing into the back line, and the Chengdu Hunters, they smell the blood in the water. They're going forwards, they're moving, they're hunting for it, and they're going to be able to get it here. Beautiful execution, and it's going to be a quick point A capture.
Yeah, Happy thinks about going over to the Tracer there, wondering if the fight...
A headshot won't kill, and I know he didn't headshot there, but Widowmaker can take those jump shots a little bit more confidently. And you can see Bob from the Chengdu Hunters now trying to put in work, but Happy is there, laying in the shots, laying in the damage, and it gives Guangzhou Charge the opening to just roll forwards once more. Eileen just spamming in the damage, and it is a nice little team play win there, once again for the Guangzhou Charge. Trying to weather the storm, if you will. Nice little headshot from Happy there, forces the shield bash coming out, but a Leave is causing a bit of mayhem. Now onto the low ground, but it does not matter because the Guangzhou Charge are cleaning up. 2 picks for them, make it 3. Bit of a buy one, get one 3 deal, if you will. And That is going to do it. Another team fight win for them. And Chengdu Hunters, with only roughly 2 minutes now to push in here. Still, no progress on this. Now, Pagan Jack does have an ultimate. He can use Bob to try and contest this one, but Guangzhou Charge are going aggressively. It's chaos, Josh. It's pandemonium. The Molten Core from Eileen is going to stop the positioning. Bob onto the point. The stick is nice. Leaf does get the kill. Can the Chengdu Hunters still turn this one around? Not if Happy keeps hitting shots like this. Krong using the flux as well to convert it into, once again, another kill, and that is going to be the Guangzhou Charge. Too hot for him. Leave has to get his way out of there, teleporting back to safety because he did get brought down very low, and now Jinmu just trying to build up this blade from afar, and I promise you, as soon as he gets it though, but Happy taking out Lengsa with the pulse bomb, and, well, I think that's the Guangzhou Charge just capping this one for free.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you say for free, but the Chengdu Hunters did a fairly decent job of being able to tick off a little bit of time at the very least, considering how quickly they got a pick on
Josh, here it is,
Jinmu
though.
At the beginning.
Blade.
But yeah, here we go. We've got the blade up.
His anger is rage out on a turret. It's inanimate, but it might get the job done. Now the EMP, and now the blade. Jinmu, he tries to get it done, gets one kill, /2. There you go, baby, make it a third, and make it one more just for the record. Jinmu turning up. That's the Nanoboost, that's the EMP, it all comes together and it stops the Guangzhou Charge.
I'm not going to lie, Brent, I did think for a moment there that Jinmu was about to dash into the Molten Core at the very end, because that would have been the most Jinmu thing in the world to do.
Up their own, so this is Chengdu Hunters playing the composition well here.
Yeah, Leaf and Elsa, very, very weak here though. They may have overextended just slightly. The aggression is good, but not if you get put it. But Jinmu, he's out with another blade, he's going to try and save it.
He's got one. Can he get anything else? He gets two. Dashes in. Stopped in his tracks though. The Nanoboost keeps him alive just briefly. He's dashing. He's deflecting. He's still alive. Kyo keeps him alive from the distance, but Shu puts him down. Oh no, no, no. Jinmu. Sometimes
he dashed and bladed.
Great positioning from Shu to use the Immortality Field. He dodged the EMP, he got it off, and he saved his team in this team fight. And now the Guangzhou Charge are pressing forward. They know that it's their opportunity. Their time to shine, they're taking it straight away. The rally is wasted. Lengsa will not get any value. Chara gets maximum value out of his. And that is a beautiful start now for Guangzhou Josh.
Except Jinmu getting up to a blade. He gets nano boosted. It's another
Jinmu. He's got
Jinmu
the blade! Jinmu stunned up, but is it enough? He puts in so much damage with the slices, the dashes, everything. The deflect even, just to BM the turret at the end. And although the blade didn't get too much done, it might be enough to stall out the fight. I don't think the Guangzhou Charge can even get to the point in time. He's crouching. Oh, the fortify! He touched it.
That's amazing.
Okay.
And now they have the ults, honestly. Krong might be able to get in. This is potentially turnable.
Maybe. Happy has the touch. Stunned up. Whip shot. He gets taken out. Chara from the backline. Krong. He has the Gravitic Flux and he's going to get 2 kills. Leaf goes down. Surely not. Don't tell me the Guangzhou Charge are winning this one. Krong with a third. It can't be happening. Not before my eyes. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it right now. Now the ball. Rio moving over to it. The self-destruct into the air. The Chengdu Hunters are getting the kills now as they're moving over to the stalled characters. Kyo over onto the Moira. Sends in the ball as well. Rio just trying to desperately hold on to whatever they have left, whatever hopes they have, but Leave will hack him up. And there is no one left to touch this one. It will be stopped in its tracks. Although it was a little bit shaky.
He was building up his nano boost really quickly, and in that final engagement, he caught Jinmu with such little health available. But this is Krong as well. Krong's been so fantastic. Maybe one of the most underrated players that we have in the Overwatch League. He's been an amazing Sigma so far throughout 2020. Does a little bit of damage.
Oh, wow, this is so next level.
Top
I mean, almost clutchable as well.
Pieces. Yeah, such a tough...
Just keeping his head down, trying not to get it taken off by Happy. He's almost got the blade. Big Bionade up into the corner here. The Nano Boost is ready. The dash, the stun though. Jinmu doesn't have anything. It is the blade. Is he going to get anything done with it? Goes for 1 dash, goes for 2. He's moved into the backline. He's got his eyes set on a very different target. But he does enough work to allow his team to catch up with the rest of them.
Yeah, he forces out the Immortality Field, forces everybody's positioning further back, and Aiting and Leave just come in, and they capitalize on all of that damage, all of that space, the heavily defensible position, that I think this is one of the situations where you can invest both.
EMP.
And that's exactly what they go for.
Oh, Leave goes down, but the blade does get off now. Jinmu moving into the back line. Oh, Jinmu, poor Jinmu, taken out with the accretion. The Guangzhou Charge, though, they've turned it around on their heads. and now they're going to be finding an advantage seemingly out of nothing. Krong once again returning. The rally is used but immediately deleted as Linksa will fall, and for some reason Elsa commits to self-destruct despite the fact that the fight was lost.
No idea why he uses the self-destruct there, but a couple of things to point out from that fight. One, how good is Krong?
No one's really going to be able to do anything. The immortality field is current there for them, so it keeps Krong alive, and now that's going to force out a molten core here from Eileen. Puts in so much damage that Linksa falls in the close quarters there of the cabin. That spaceship coming online, 18 with the primal rage. The EMP gets stunned out! Chara, I believe that was him that bashed him. And now Jinmu, he's got to do it all himself with the nano blade. He goes in once, and he might go in twice now. The dash comes through, and he finds the kill. Quick swing of the sword will get the job done. The Chengdu Hunters, it was almost all falling to pieces there. A world-class performance from Chara, stunning him out, but luckily Jinmu was there to save the day.
That's the second time that Leave has
laid down. No one really going down here. Self-destruct into the back. It takes out the turret, but the supercharger is going to get used. Eileen gets slept out of the molten core as well, and he will get brought down. It's the individual plays. It's the chaos that we were talking about, the Chengdu effect. They get a pick, but unfortunately not much else here. 50 seconds remaining though, but best case scenario for them, because look at the ults they forced out.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Jinmu and Kyo have both built up.
Using that shield, and now the blade is online. Jinmu is go. You see the slash come through, negated by the immortality field, but forcing them into the corner. It's picture perfect. Chengdu Hunters have forced them. The positioning of Guangzhou is not quite there. The EMP is the cherry on top, and the Chengdu Hunters may have just done it. No one from Guangzhou can stand. No one can stop the cart, and that is going to be the map going. Get used, but the Chengdu Hunters don't really capitalize off of it. They're not really taking too much positioning. Guangzhou Charge just kite them, they get out of line of sight, and now they can go back in once the amp matrix has faded. However, they are getting a lot of kills with that just preemptive damage sent in. The dynamite, the sticky bombs, it all comes together. And Leave with the beam, laser him down. Somehow he ends up bringing himself down as well. But I think with the amount of ultimates being committed here, it is a matter of time before the Chengdu Hunters end up capping open this point A.
They absolutely should. It seems like Bob and Chara are on a mission, but that mission's going to send them straight back to the spawn queue. I think what opened that up, Bren, is that's a big confidence match, right? That's a big disrespect kind of play. It's Bacon Jack actually that finds the kill over Happy, finds the headshot over there.
Ooh.
And they get Eileen.
Yeah, a lot of picks going away at Chengdu here. They find the openings they need, and this is that kind of Chengdu style that we were talking about. Now, we expected them to go with the amplification matrix, but when Bacon Jack's on high ground and he's just hitting headshots like that, it is very difficult to try and contest.
Yeah, super difficult for Guangzhou Charge to use the supercharger, but don't really get in a position where Krong could even use his ultimate. And Chengdu, through point B, with a little bit of momentum gained, due to Bacon Jack winning the aim duel against Happy, they have stormed through here. Great prioritization of the high ground. Nice shots coming out from Bacon Jack repeatedly.
The opportunity for them to try and move themselves forward, get into position, but they've only got the rally to work with, whereas Guangzhou have built up this blizzard, and they're going to be using it aggressively, proactively, moving into them, freezing them up, seeing if they can get any more picks. Leave does fall, but it's the one-for-one trade, and now Elsa. Oh my goodness, Kyo used this amplification matrix, he gets taken down still. Chengdu are finding picks off the back of it, and now we can see, okay, Leave going to be using the duplicate there onto the Sigma. Krong did get his Graphitic Flux off, but not much value. In fact, Krong falling very low, has to go to the back to the rest of his team, and it's going to be a quick Graphitic course, but the added boost from it sends him up, brings him back down again, puts in so much damage, it's enough for the rest of his team to follow up on, and they finish with time. A crucial element. 9 seconds left, could be the difference between a draw and using it. Happy though, still on the hunt to try and get something done, and Guangzhou Charge are rolling forward. They force out the immortality field, and Eileen gets a pick off onto Linksa. Elsa falls as well, and Chengdu Hunters, it was looking like a good start, but fortunately they're going to crumble here just when it matters most.
Yeah, that was not close in any sense once the Guangzhou Charge actually got rolling.
They cannot dislodge Eileen, and they're just raining down lead from above. So hard for the Chengdu Hunters. Look at them. They're forced to play in the building. They're forced to play away from them. Cowering away from the Guangzhou Chargers. They're rolling forward. Bacon Jack, though, moved over to the Widowmaker to try and contest against Happy. And he did win that 1v1, but not before Guangzhou Charge just rolled over the Chengdu Hunters, winning that ground war. Beautiful selection of kills. The abilities were fantastically placed. And the Guangzhou Charge, Josh, look at this. 5 minutes, and they've already got checkpoint B.
Yeah, this is absolutely huge. And Chengdu are going to be thanking this.
He's going to use his grass just to eat up all the damage from anyone trying to use that amplification matrix.
Oh,
the
so
accretion
good.
from Krong again. He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. And it's going to be the Guangzhou charge rolling it forward once more. Bob in the back line just to cause a bit of more mayhem. A bit more. Anyway, sticky bombs into the back line. They're going to be chunking down a significant amount of members. Already a tick on the board, which means that Chengdu now have a winnable scenario, but Krong evens it out, lengths it goes down, and he's taking away the high ground, or trying to take it away from the Chengdu Hunters here.
No.
Spamming it out. The Chengdu Hunters are falling, crumbling, losing the players. How does that happen? But the overtime will go down, and they only get 55%. But they force out any abilities. Guangzhou are in close quarters, but they've immediately farmed up the amplification matrix, and now they're chunking them down. Rio has got a Gatling gun, for God's sake. Look at him go, tearing through the opposition. Krong and Rio, a dynamic duo. They are all falling now, and no one can stand. No one can stop them. The Guangzhou charge will get their victory. They will get their win. And they are searching, hunting for that #1 spot for the Summer Showdown. GG the match, and it is going to be Krong. Thank you for making my dreams come true, producers. I appreciate that. Krong is going to be our player of the match. He deserves it. I don't know how much love we've been giving this guy, but over the course of Guangzhou Charge's playtime over 2020, this guy has been Mr. Consistent. He's been there for the team, and he has always been having these crazy high impact plays with his stuns, and the gravitic flux is always there on point as well. He's a real superstar for the Guangzhou Charge.
Absolutely, he absolutely is. I think he's a top 5 off tank of 2020 as well, which might strike some people as a bit of a hot take, but I think it's absolutely true. You know, you put him up there with the same kind of caliber as...
To stay up to date with all things Overwatch League, make sure to check out one of our other recap videos.